the public and to use public resources in a way that is wise and transparent. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
I call the honourable member, and I recognise the Honourable Ruth Dyson.
Thank you very much, Mr. Chairman. I'm pleased that you recognise me. We've worked together quite a lot, and I think I'd be quite disappointed if you didn't, actually. I want to make a small contribution in relation to Part 3 of the Members of Parliament Remuneration and Services Bill, and in particular draw attention to the members in this debate to what I think is actually one of the most important parts of this bill. It's the principles that are outlined in Clause 17. So, as outlined in Part 3, it talks about what the Remuneration Authority, what the Speaker and what the Minister responsible for ministerial services must have regard to in setting determinations or issuing instructions. And it says some really important things. It says that the entitlements of Members of Parliament and Ministers to support services should be determined in a way that recognises the need for public understanding of the work of those persons and their parties and the services they require to enable them to carry out their role and functions. That's really important, that we recognise the need for public understanding and also the fact that it's the public that are funding these support services. Also has to be considered is that any such determination has to facilitate the delivery of support services in an efficient and effective manner. So we can't be frivolous in terms of the support services that we have. They have to be efficient and effective. It recognises the need to be fair to the taxpayer. That's a really important principle to have in the legislation. It promotes transparency in relation to the allocation and use of public money to provide the support services necessary for Members of Parliament, Ministers and parties to carry out their respective roles and functions, maintains the confidence in the integrity of Parliament and maintains the independence of the Remuneration Authority. Mr. Chairman, I think we should be very appreciative of the fact that in New Zealand we have those principles of fairness, of transparency, of public understanding and support, of maintaining confidence and integrity of Parliament and the independence of the Remuneration Authority. I bet many other countries around the world would be very envious of us having in our legislation such provisions, and I think as New Zealand Members of Parliament we should be very proud that that is actually the legal requirement for those different bodies when setting determinations or issuing directions. The other important provision that I just want to draw to the attention of the House is also in the same clause, but it's actually 17B, and it relates to what is often seen as a tension between what Members of Parliament need to do their job properly, you know, whether it's a phone or whether it's a flight to a meeting, to an engagement that you've been invited to or have to attend as a constituency MP or as a portfolio holder in that area, or if it's some other service, support service that's provided to us in order to do our job. The tension arises when members of the public see that support service as a private benefit. And I want to just draw the attention of the House to 17B, which says, if services provided include an element of remuneration or result in any other private benefit, the value of that benefit should be taken into account by the Remuneration Authority in determining relevant salaries or allowances. So if there is a private benefit that is gained by a Member of Parliament through any of the other support services that we are given, the Remuneration Authority say, well, you gain X, Y and Z from that particular determination, you gain that as a private benefit. Therefore, when it comes to setting the salaries of Members of Parliament, that amount will be deducted. And I think, again, having that transparency is really important so that the Remuneration Authority doesn't do it behind closed doors. They can actually say this is the private benefit that a Member of Parliament gains from that determination, and therefore we are going to take that same amount off their salary when we take into consideration any increase or adjustment to the salary. Mr. Chairman, I'm very pleased with those two provisions. I think they're very important and enhance the strength of this bill.
Right. The question is that Part 3 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. Oh, I'm told we have some Minister's amendments first. So we better do the Minister's amendments first. And they are set out on SOP number 389. So let me put those. All those in favour of the Minister's amendments set out in SOP number 389, please say aye. Aye. And to the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is, hang on. Materia 2 raised amendments set out on SOP number 369, deleting clause 27D, is out of order, as it is contrary to an earlier decision of the committee. So that's been ruled on. But we do have another one in the honourable member's name, Materia 2A. It's remaining amendments to Part 3 set out on SOP number 369. All those in favour, please say aye. The contrary, no. The noes have it. Party vote call for. The clerk will please conduct the party vote. Just to make sure, and I'm not confused, these are Materia 2A's remaining amendments to Part 3 set out on SOP number 369. That's what I have here.
So it's not the one deleting clause 2.
So it's not the one that was set out on SOP 369, deleting clause 27D, because that was out of order. But there is another one, and I think the Greens will want to vote for this one. All right, so let me put it again. You want a party? I just want to make sure you know what the situation is. Okay, we'll have a party vote. Let's please conduct a party vote.
New Zealand National.
9 votes opposed.
New Zealand Labour.
33 votes opposed.
Green Party.
14 in favour.
New Zealand First.
7 votes opposed.
Māori Party.
3 votes opposed.
Mana.
1 in favour.
Act New Zealand.
1 vote opposed.
United Future.
1 opposed.
Brendan Horan.
1 opposed.
Any other votes?
Honourable members, the ayes are 15, the noes are 105. The motion is not agreed to. The question now is that Part 3, as amended, stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. If honourable members now turn their mind to Part 4, it's debate on clauses 36 to 68. And it also includes the schedules numbers 2 and 3. The question is that Part 4 stand part. All right, before we do that, the question is that the Minister's amendments set out on SOP number 389 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. Aye. The contrary, no. No. The ayes have it. Party vote call. The clerk will please conduct a party vote. Thank you.
New Zealand National.
59 votes in favour.
New Zealand Labour.
33 votes in favour.
Green Party.
14 opposed.
New Zealand First.
7 votes in favour.
Māori Party.
3 votes opposed.
Mana.
1 vote opposed.
Act New Zealand.
1 vote in favour.
United Future.
1 in favour.
Brendan Horan.
1 vote in favour.
Any other votes?
Honourable members, the ayes are 102, the noes are 18. The motion is agreed to. The question, point of order, the honourable member.
Mr. Chairman,
Tim McIndoe.
Mr Chairman, I apologise. I've cast the vote in Part 3 incorrectly for the Maori Party. The Maori Party's vote should, in fact, be cast against the Minister's amendment and Part 3 standing part, and I'd be grateful if the record could be corrected.
So you're seeking leave to amend the record?
I'm seeking
Any
this.
objection to that course of action?
My apologies for the inconvenience.
There was no vote on Part 3?
Part 3 was agreed on.
There was no vote on Part 3. It was agreed on.
On the voices. No, there was only one.
That's okay. Thank you. Yeah, the only vote was on the Honourable Member Materia Turei's amendments. Okay. It's Tuesday evening. Right, what we have now, Honourable Members, is that we have another amendment, and it's in the name of the Honourable Member Materia Turei. It's set out on SOP number 369. All those in favour, please say aye. Contrary, no. Party vote has been called, is it? Party vote called? No party vote? The noes have it. The motion is not agreed to. The question now is that Part 4 as amended stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that the schedule stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. Schedule 1, yes. The question is now that Schedule 2 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question is now that Schedule 3 stand part, but before we do that, we have Minister's amendments, and they've been set out on SOP number 389. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that Schedule 3 as amended stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that clauses 1 and 2 stand part. The question is that clause 1 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. To the contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that the Minister's amendments set out on SOP 389 be agreed to. All those in favour, please say aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. The question now is that clause 2 stand part. All those in favour, please say aye. Contrary, no. The ayes have it. I will report this bill with amendment presently. Now, that's that one done. Okay, so we've done the members of Parliament one. Right, honourable members, we now turn our mind to the Health and Safety Pike River Implementation Bill. So, when we last considered this bill, we had reached Part 1. The Minister, the Honourable Simon Bridges, had the call